And how many here are children tonight? Now something tells me that those mom and dads are actually children too. Well, do you think they know all the songs we know? You mean you haven't gone home and taught them all? Okay. Well, what's the song we used to wake up with? Anybody know? Okay. Okay. Well, we'll go through that. I've got my two helpers here again tonight. And so if you forget the words, just watch their mouths. I'm sure it'll tell you a lot. I want to sing, sing, sing. I want to shout, shout, shout. I want to sing, I want to shout. When the gates are open wide, I want to sing by Jesus' side. I want to sing, I want to shout. Praise the Lord. Oh, you're so good. Oh, when the saints. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, Lord, I want to be in that number. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Okay, now surely you all went home and taught them how to do swing low, right? Well, I'll tell you what, why don't we all stand up? Oh, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Look over short. Well, I looked over Jordan, what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. I saw a band of angels coming back for me. Coming for to carry me home. Oh, you're so good. I want to sing. I want to sing, sing, sing. I want to shout, shout, shout. I want to sing. I want to shout. Praise the Lord. When those gates are open wide, I want to sing by Jesus' side. I want to sing. I want to shout. Praise the Lord. How do you clap your fingers? There you go. I want to sing, sing, sing. I want to shout, shout, shout. I want to sing. I want to shout. Praise the Lord. When those gates are open wide, I want to sing by Jesus' side. I want to sing. I want to shout. Praise the Lord. Oh, good job. Let me sit down. Oh, I got it. Well, sure. Maybe while we're getting the songbooks, I'll explain one other thing that we're doing this week. We have the offering baskets, which y'all probably recognize. It's pretty heavy though. But we made a little change. First day we talked about this, the girls were convinced that girls are heavier. So we'll find out tomorrow. The offering that we're taking this week is going to, does anybody remember? Gospel Mission. Union Gospel Mission. So
If I give without love, it does me no good. Love is patient. Love is kind. Next we have our 4-year-olds. He's going to tell people some more things they want to learn about God. And he's going to do some more miracles. And everyone in town is trying to get there. In the same town, there were 4 friends who lived. And they believed in Jesus. And they believed he was God's own son. Well, they had another friend who was very sick. And this friend was so sick, she was paralyzed. She couldn't move. Well, they knew that if they could get their friend to Jesus, that Jesus could heal her. And so they were determined to take her to where Jesus was teaching that day. And so they carried her on her mat, and they walked her up to the house where Jesus was. It was really hard. She was very heavy, but they made it all the way. Here they come. They're almost there. They loved her so much, and they tried so hard. Well, they took her to the house, but the house was full. All the boys and girls and moms and dads were already there. But they were patient, and they looked around. There was no way in. And then they saw some steps. They saw a way in through the roof, they said. They climbed up the steps. They got to the top of the roof, and they tore a hole in it. It was hard work, but they had to get their friend to Jesus. It was the only way. Well, the people downstairs looked up. They said, "What's happening here?" "What's happening?" "They're tearing a hole in the roof." The 4 friends lowered down their friend. Jesus looked right in her eyes, and she looked right back into Jesus' eyes. And he said to her, "Your sins are forgiven. Get up and pick up your mat, and you can go home. You're healed." Hooray! The 4 friends said, "Hooray!" They all praised God. And they said, "Our God is mighty and strong. Only he could have done it. And she as well."
Learning about God and His love for everyone.
Okay, each one is going to come to the mic and say what they like best about the Patient Bible School.
The one on the left. That one.
Fishing.
Fishing.
Recreation. Craft.
All right.
Recreation. What about God? Learning about God. Snack.
Yeah.
I like studying the Bible verses and recreation. I like the snacks and the recreation and the Bible verse. I just like everything. Yes, it's the place to be. God was starting to shine in me. Jesus, Jesus, He's the one. When God said, John, go tell my son. Now our work has just begun. We may be cruel as fools can be, but when our hand comes to people in need. Yeah!
And next we have our third graders with Vicki Rusham and Ken Barrett as teachers. These kids are terrific. They memorized like crazy. I should have given them 10 times more. They're very capable and very cooperative, so they're going to say each verse that they learn.
Into the world that we might live through him. 1 John 4:9. If we speak but have not love, we are but a sounding gong or a clanging cymbal.
Right.
1 Corinthians 13:1. If I give the message of war, and have not love, I mean nothing. 1 Corinthians 13:3.
What they're doing in this skit is reinforcing 1 Corinthians 13, the love chapter.
Hey, look at this, my nutty friend. Beatrice, why are you dressed up like an Eskimo? To keep warm, Bradley, that's why. But Beatrice, with all these friends who come and join us for a tropical celebration. Exactly what? Exactly why I need to keep warm. Warm? You can't get much warmer than a tropical celebration. What kind of celebration did you say? Well, if you took off that hood, you'd hear me say, tropical celebration. Did you say tropical celebration? Yeah. What did you think I said? I thought you said popsicle celebration. I thought it was going to be pretty cool out here. Popsicle celebration? She's supposed to be a smart one. Bradley, don't tell Lark. Please don't tell Lark. Tell Lark? Tell Lark that you came to our tropical celebration dressed up like the Nanook from the Arctic? Bradley, please, I'm going to be so embarrassed. You know, just a week ago, I was going to tell everybody on our neighborhood about our mistakes. I thought it was funny to laugh at people's mistakes. And now? Well, I guess now I know that love is embarrassing.
So you ask me if you want to know.
how God showed his love among us. He sent his one and only Son into the world that we might live through him. 1 John 4:9. If I give all I possess to the poor, but have not love, I gain nothing. 1 Corinthians 13:3. If I gain but have not, if I speak but have not love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. 1 Corinthians 13:1. I did it! It took me all week, but I did it! What'd you do? Tie your shoelaces? Bradley, that doesn't sound like love is what matters. Love? That's what I'm talking about. I'm so excited! You're in love? Oh, brother. What's his name? Isn't that cute boy from Mrs. Richmond's class? Did you get his phone number? Cute boy? That boy makes him look intelligent. No. It's not a boy. It's all things about love. 1 Corinthians 13. I finally memorized them all. That's great, Mark. Good job. I knew you could do it. I didn't feel bad for reading them all on the first day. She can memorize in her sleep. When Bradley learned 2 days ago, and I decided to read it first. What can I say? They're cool verses. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Ready? Here we go. Love is. Let me start over. Love is. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, no, I'm stuck. All she needs is a little help with some music.
And at that point, we sang from 1 Corinthians 13, a melody that went with the verses. Okay,
I don't want to go yet. I've been having fun on our pretend island.
So have I, but we can't keep on pretending forever, Beatrice.
I don't like it when something good has to end.
I know, I always hate to finish good, but
You should see your idea of what's up. Oops. Sorry, Laura. Bradley, you really have learned some good things this week. I'm impressed. I guess everything good doesn't have to end just because we're packing up our Bible stuff.
yeah, I remember those verses in 1 Corinthians 13.
And I'm going to remember those missionary stories about people who showed love. And I'm going to remember that God loves me.
we had total registered around 130 kids, and we think that's great. I would like to thank all of the teachers. I didn't mention Josh Cobell, who did our mission story this week every day, and character was Ringu, so you can ask your kids about Ringu. We'll hear the final episode tomorrow. Then we had recreation, we had great snack people, not to mention all the people that I introduced up here. Okay, Jim, can you close?
Boy, that warmed my heart to hear somebody say that recreation was their favorite thing this week. We had a little difficulties with some of our recreation. I know lots of games for junior high and high school people, and I found out I don't know a whole lot for the ruler kids. But we've had a great time this week. Thank you for letting us spend some time with your children. We'd just briefly like to tell you a little bit about our church. This church is a member of the Christian and Missionary Alliance denomination. It's a smaller denomination, and it's a Bible-believing, Bible-teaching denomination. We just would like to